Hello Scorpio, and hello everyone else. Welcome back to our channel, Mystical Mediumship. I thought today we'll look at Scorpio, and since it's Scorpio season, and look at your love reading. So I'm going to look at you and them and see what this connection is. So it can be for anything: marriage, first date, somebody you're just talking to on the phone. It can be somebody you're interested in and want to approach. It can be somebody you've been dating for years, somebody you're engaged to, anything. So, okay, your first two cards have come out. Scorpio. We have, oh, this is weird. This is kind of like I shuffled the heck out of these cards, saged them and everything, and this is what I even saw in the first two cards that came out of, the energy is completely different though. So that's what came out in a different reading. So we have the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So the Devil is major arcana for Gemini. For Capricorn, and the Lovers is major arcana for Gemini. So actually, I feel like Scorpio, you've been working on what was one of like your wounds or one of your vices, or and Judgment just came out. This is like renewal, rebirth. It's kind of like Scorpio, like rising from the ashes, like the phoenix. I feel like, wow. Okay, and we have the Moon and the Eight of Wands. Okay. So Scorpio, this is your energy right now I'm looking at towards your person. So, okay, it looks like Scorpio, like for you, with the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like you've been working on one of your vices, has been. So it could be like spending too much money, not having healthy boundaries, staying in relationships that don't suit you. It could be, I'm gonna make this work, I'm gonna make this work, I'm gonna fall for them, I'm gonna fall for them, and you just never do. So you're no longer doing that. You're no longer doing something that doesn't serve you and is not in your best interest, Scorpio. But you realized it wasn't healthy behavior, but also wasn't probably good for whoever the person was that you've been in a relationship with before, that from your previous relationships you've learned, and you don't want to do that going forward. That's what it feels like with this Eight of Pentacles. You've been working on yourself and learning what do you need to get rid of, and that's what it feels like with this Devil card and the Eight of Pentacles. With the Lovers coming out, it feels like there's some kind of romantic, obviously I'm doing a connection reading, but sometimes you're like, I feel like it's ending, but it feels like there's actually somebody either you are very much in love with, or somebody you feel like you have the potential to actually have a really serious connection with. Somebody who really draws you in. I'm hearing spiritually and physically, because you need both. With the Judgment card being right next to it, it's telling me that you have a deep spiritual connection with this person too, Scorpio. So you definitely feel like you have a soul kind of, I'm hearing soul connection, like soulmate connection, which is interesting because I don't really see a soulmate card here, but you feel it is what I'm hearing. And the Judgment card can also represent marriage. It's also like can also be a marriage card. So some of you may be signing marriage certificates, marriage contracts. Maybe you may be getting married, or know you want to marry this person. Because it can mean, Scorpio rising from the ashes, rebirth, renewal, like renewal of a relationship. starting over. Like the devil could be like also meaning, you know, that was the end of, doesn't usually mean the end of a relationship, but maybe the end of a toxic relationship. And both of you have worked really hard together to get through something that was really difficult in your relationship. And you're back to that stage of once where you once were as lovers, is what I'm hearing. And you are in that renewal, that rebirth stage of it. So that's different for a different group of Scorpios, I'm hearing. The moon came out, which is Cancerian. You have a lot of major arcana. Out of 6 cards, you have 4 Scorpio. I'm not surprised this Scorpio season. You're always going to show up in a big way. The moon came out, and I'm hearing you're not, for those of you who are like in newer connections or connections where you already know how you kind of feel about the person, you're not revealing your emotions. Like you're hiding your secrets. You're not like you have some deep dark secrets. You're hiding how you really feel from them. So this person is in the dark. And I like this moon card because it's actually, to me, kind of cute, which they're usually kind of creepy. But it's like a little puppy and like a little baby wolf, and of course a little, like, it looks like a lobster, but it should be a crab, but it's a lobster. Even though it should be Cancer energy coming out of the water. But I love that it's like all illuminated, like a gold path. So I feel like it's all illuminated. Like you already know this person has the keys to your heart, is what I'm hearing. Like they illuminated something. Yeah. Because it's the moon, but it's actually the sun. I know it's supposed to be the moon, but I'm actually seeing it as the sun with a golden path to your... So, yeah, they let you up inside. That's why they have the keys to your heart. But you're hiding. You're hiding how you feel for them. And, you know, that's okay too. You don't have to tell them how you feel if it's, you know, in the very beginning. That would be unhealthy, right? In a relationship, just because you go on a 3rd date and you feel like this is already the right person for you doesn't mean you immediately tell them I'm in love with you or I know I'm gonna marry you. That would be kind of creepy and put somebody off, right? So you're doing the right thing if you're hiding that part, but it's okay to slowly start to express like interest in them, or let them know you like them, or you're interested in them and you want to see how things progress. You don't want to hide all of that, because then the person's never going to know where they stand with you, and eventually they're going to begin to feel their own insecurity within this connection with you. So yeah, I'm hearing a lot of you already know this is, like, for those of you who are in a newer connection, you already know this is the person for you. That's why they have the keys to your heart. You've already started building the foundation of what you feel was going to be your future home with them. Like you see, like I see this as the beginning of the 4 Wands, which is the card for like home and marriage. So for some of you, you already see this as the person you're going to marry. And I'm talking to you who are like literally have been dating for like, or just talking, but have been on a few dates. Like, I'm talking to you. Like, it might be like 2 or 3 months, and you've been talking to this person, and maybe you've been on 4 dates, 5 dates. I'm talking to you, those Scorpios. Some of you already know this is it. Like, you don't want anybody else. You already know this is the person. And I'm not talking to the like psycho stalkers or the crazy girls who think every guy she goes out with once she's gonna marry. I'm talking to the people who like usually don't think like this, like it's kind of hit you differently. Because I'm talking about the people who like this hit you differently than like everyone else hit you. Because this one did hit you differently. It hit you like at a deep level, that spiritual level. I'm hearing it's spiritually, it's emotionally, it's mentally, it's physically. It's the whole package is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing she's the whole package. So take it as it resonates. You can always flip it. And then the last card is the Eight of Wands, which is fire energy, moving fast. So I feel like there's a lot of communication for you. I feel like some of you could be at a distance. So there's a lot of communication. Or somebody travels a lot for work, so you have to talk a lot on the phone, or you get videos like this from them, or you get like little voice memos or something, but that's what it feels like. So your person, the first card out is the King of Cups. I'm showing you the cards that I can show you because the other ones, I don't want YouTube to kick me off. So your person's showing up as the King of Cups. So they have healthy boundaries when it comes to love. They're ready to love. They definitely are open to love. They're looking for love. I heard they're looking for love in all the right places, which I don't think is the song, but that's how they're saying it. They came out with the Nine of Cups, which again is more water energy. So I don't know if they might be a water sign or have water placements in their moon. So you want to know their moon sign too, and their placement for their Venus sign, because those would be the most important ones for how they love. So their sun sign, their moon sign, or their Venus placement, that's where you would see. But who you are at home is where, and how you love is your moon sign and your Venus placement. Your sun sign, which is what we all know, right? Now I'm talking about your sun sign right now, Scorpio. That's who we show the world. Who we are at home and how we love people is our moon sign and our Venus sign. So their emotion, what they're showing me, is their moon and Venus right here. And it's a lot of water, which would be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So, yeah, Nine of Cups, you make them they're really happy. They're really happy with you. You make them happy. I feel like if this is a new connection or old connection, they don't want anybody else. This guy's like got his arms crossed, like even if you guys are like non-exclusive, I feel like they're like, I don't want to date anybody else. Just go away. But this person has really healthy boundaries when it comes to love and dating. So, another marriage. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so the Hermit came out underneath the Lovers. So I feel like this person meditates a lot and has been doing a lot of thinking over the two of you. Even if you've been together for a while, I feel like this one, it's either to solve a problem about how to make you two reconnect, or if it's a new relationship, they're trying to figure out if you're the one for them, and they're trying to get those answers in meditation. But they're not withdrawing from you. They're just doing it more privately. Usually the Hermit card means like they're withdrawing and like taking their energy away. I feel like they're not doing that from you, Scorpio, but they're definitely meditating over you and this connection and trying to figure out either are you the one for them, or how can they rebuild this connection, because the Hermit card came out from under the Lovers. And Justice is can also be a marriage card, and Justice came out under Judgment. I'm going to cover up the people who are naked, but this can also be a marriage card. So I feel like they also have those kinds of thoughts about you too, or you are married to this person as well, because both of you have that And Justice is the major arcana for Libra, which is air energy. Hermit is the major arcana for Virgo. But Justice means this person wants balance in the relationship. They want truth and honesty. They want reciprocity. They want, I feel, partnership. They want equity. I'm not getting it. Not equity like equity in a house, or equity when you invest in some. Yeah, equity like when you invest in each other. They want it to be equitable between that kind of investment. So I guess reciprocity is the right word. But not from investment in terms of financial investment, but investment within each other. They want it to be equitable. That's the word, equitable. Equitable. Thank you, Spirit. So the Six of Swords came out, which I feel like this is different. This is different for different groups. So those of you who were the group I set up here who were had problems and you've worked on it together and you're moving forward, they too view you moving forward. This is moving forward and putting something behind and moving forward. I feel they view it that way as well. For those of you who are in a newer connection, I get a sense of peace and calm. Like you bring peace to them in this relationship. Like they haven't had a peaceful connection before you, Scorpio. Like everything's been drama. And this came out under the moon. So you calm their fears, is what I'm hearing. You're the answer to their prayers because they've had so much drama in other relationships, Scorpio. You're the one who's actually calmed you're calming. You have a very calming presence for this person. So you've actually answered what they're, you're very calming. You calm their fears. And Two of Pentacles is at the end. So again, I think that's why this Hermit card's here. I feel like your person, if these are for newer people, the people who have been out a few times and are still talking and haven't made themselves exclusive, I feel like your person, why they're meditating is to decide like where they think this connection could go, because I feel like they have another option they're talking to. It doesn't mean that they like them as much, Scorpio, or they're giving them as much attention, but I feel like they're like, I don't know which way to go. Nine of Swords, they're up at night thinking about it. They're in their head about it. They don't know if they should talk to you to ask you, where's this going? Because I think they prefer you. They want you to stake your claim so you can celebrate, because they're really stuck in their head about it, because they don't want to have a broken heart. So you guys can build a relationship together. They want you to be their like the Emperor could be like husband kind of energy. But they feel like, it's you're moving a little slow. And they don't want internal fighting because you're their wish. That's great, because they think you're a soulmate. Yeah, so I feel like they're talking to someone else. I don't even know if they've even been out with this other person. But I feel like they could have been on a date with this other person. I don't know. What if it... Queen of Wands. Yeah, you find them really attractive. They find you very attractive. they just want a leap of faith with you, Scorpio. But yeah, that's why. So I feel like if those of you are listening to Scorpios who want your person and you're in a newer connection, that's why they're kind of meditating. Or maybe even if they pull back a little, that's why they're trying to figure it out. Let them know how you feel. Get over your fears. Tell them if you just want to date them and you don't want them to date other people. Or if you don't care, you don't care. But that's what it feels like. I hope that's helpful. That's your connection reading right now. Remember, energies are fluid. They could swap. You could be the bottom and they could also be the top. Take it as it resonates. Hope this is helpful. And I will see you again soon. Bye.